Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing exponential per player capitals on the command and controller map. We're playing as the green player. Out of the 5th position, we do have a black bot, a player who did not ready up, but we've got a chance here. I want to see where black goes. If it goes on the 3 here, I'll go on the 6 because I don't want it to roll my 6. It probably would bonus take. Okay, it doesn't do that. So I think I go on the 4 then. Or maybe I still go on the 6? No, I think I go on the 4. We are playing this map today, and I'll put a clip up on the screen. I promise you I'm going on that 4 while the clip's playing. I went into the map selection lobby, and I sorted by most popular and then ascending to make it so that the least popular maps would show up, and you see 47 Ronin and Crown of the Skies. Those maps have not been around for longer than a year. They're relatively new, and they've been around less time than the Risk map voting system itself, and thus I wanted to choose the one that's been around for a couple of years, and that is Command and Controller. So I will consider it, despite the fact that the number is not the lowest, I will consider it the least popular map in Risk, and that's what we're playing today. I've played a couple games on this already. The first game ended with the people on the right-hand side, which is kind of the noob corner on this map, battling over positioning and then feeding it all to one other guy who snowballed the game. The second game, I got blatantly teamed on. I'll put a very brief clip of that up as well. Red makes this a 2-point holdover here. Stupid cap by Red, but okay. Not stupid, just risky, right? Like I could roll this out, and maybe I will. No, not with Red's material here. Like, I would love to roll this and take this whole hold over here. I don't think that's going to end up benefiting me long term. I don't even think I want to roll this. I could see them trying to play for this bonus on me. We'll see what black does. If it dumps everything here, which it does, I don't think it'll roll a 6-on-6. I hope it rolls this, but not into my 6. Yeah, see, that could be good. It comes off cap over here, so white probably gets that. Question is, which spot did it come from? Because I could roll the 6 through here. Puts 1 back. The cap is back here. I steal black's cap on turn 1. Roll this through, take this bonus, and fortify here. That's not a bad idea. I mean, all of this would fortify onto this cap, and I can just steal this over here. Terrible dice. Also pretty bad dice. And also pretty bad dice. Okay, that works. I mean, red can steal this from me. I don't really care. The bot will just break them anyway. But yeah, my second game on this map, I had 2 players. One was holding this +7 in analog stick, the other in D-pad. But D-pad guy I had cap here. We had double blizzard in the middle. Another player capped here. He's gonna break me. He doesn't break me. Black will break me, or white. It doesn't really matter which. I don't really care. One of these players will break me. But they're double blizzard here, and then guy here. This guy wasn't a problem. I didn't mind this player. It was actually a white player that was capped here. They weren't a problem. The problem child, you're going to stack it. I mean, this is actually how white is playing. This is pretty much exactly as the script went against the players last game, where I had the guy with this bonus and the guy with this bonus both stacking on my capital collectively. One slammed, the other one steals it on the next turn. And it was like pretty early in the game where it just didn't make sense to, like, they literally pissed away both of them 50 troops each into a 55 plus capital. That level of like teamwork, it felt too good to be true for just like 2 guys chilling, having a good time, being good neighbors. It wasn't that. The blue player, in exponential per player, the blue player skipped cards on I think 6 or 7 consecutive turns. So anyway, we're back at it on this map now. This play by white, I don't understand this fortify. It somehow doesn't break me. Maybe there's a cap back here. Pink could be back here. Ah, there it goes. Okay. I was going to say pink could be back here. I don't care that this steals this from me. It doesn't really bother me. I just need to defend both of my positions. We've got a good hold here. Red could end up being a problem, but the double capital play is going to help me. I might as well break it, right? I don't want to let, now that the bot's capless, I don't want to let it get extra material. Pink is maybe not capped here, but they have troops here. So I need to make sure that, I don't know, they are behind me. Interesting. They're completely off capital. Pink is completely off cap back here. Actually, now I wish I left black with the bonus. All right, so pink isn't very good because you absolutely keep troops on cap here. Red knocks black out of here. That's unfortunate. This is less unfortunate, though. I don't care if red has this bonus. I mean, they're not going to have it, but maybe we can bait pink into hitting the 9. This will get white out of this. So we know purple's down here. Ooh, I don't hope pink doesn't actually quit. But yeah, this map, moral of the story is, despite my cap sacking experience aside, the moral of the story here is this is risks, I would say risks least popular map. Had some people ask me to play it on stream recently, and we did play it on stream, and it didn't go particularly well. I don't understand purple continuing to attack down here, although it does free up the potential for a black elimination. I don't know the exact distribution. I believe red is on standard attack here. Anybody could be on 0-day zone, so I got to be careful of that. We have the kill guard on white. White continues stacking troops in front of me here. I think I'm just going to get slammed on this position, which, funny how that works, man. I just don't get this. I really don't understand these players. It's going to hit my 2. I think I still take my card over here. I don't know what white's goal is. Like, now that the bot doesn't have the cap here anymore, stacking here doesn't make any sense. Ah, this is a smarter play by pink. Knocks white out of there. You don't have the black elimination here. And black will break you if you try to finish this bonus. Well, you can't finish the bonus. That's an interesting choice. They know I'm capped here, so I don't understand rolling that out unless you're going to pull the 18 into this spot, which they do not do. So red could theoretically break them. I am not going to open up that huge stack. Yeah, white's making this a little bit difficult. I'm not really getting enough generation here. Red does hit this. I wouldn't be surprised to see them break pink down here as well. Leaving this here would be death. Yeah, that's a smart play. And we might lose our cap to pink now, which would also be a smart play. White needs to get this out of my face, though. There's no reason for this. I mean, you're going to end up losing your cap over here to purple because you're too set on trying to take this. I don't even see their distribution. Let me guess. Okay, they fortify to this one. I don't know why the 11's not moving, but... Okay, I don't think purple's very good. I don't think white's very good. Red made a smart play to fortify away there. I actually think your better play if you're red here would have been hitting purple on this 3 as well, and then pulling the 12 all the way into capital so that you have an even stronger cap here. But that's all right. We basically just need to outsweat pink's position down here. Because again, they're getting 8, we're getting 7, but we're split between 2 positions. We got white stacked on us here. We do not have a trade-in on 3. Because white didn't add anything to this stack, I'm going to prioritize everything on my 12 here, provided that I don't get rolled by pink right now, which I absolutely could. I think if I do, I think red just wins the game because they would be able to swoop in off of this. I take the bonus. You almost hope that purple breaks that there. I need to, at this point, I probably shouldn't even have taken a card off of that one. I probably should have taken it off the left-hand side, but Red will roll through this. They probably won't break purple. And they'll get, or pink, I mean, they'll get on cap. This is a bold choice by pink to leave all of this off cap, though. Okay. If this comes back to cap down here, this would make sense. And then he could even rival purple. Now, if black doesn't trade, I think we actually have the black elimination. Dare I say it? I have a set. I'm a little bit nervous about pink, but pink knows that red is here. So I think pink would be foolish to roll my cap because they could get really, really bad dice. All right, I mean, that's one less spot that you got to hit for black if you were going to take black out. So we likely have black down here somewhere, a little boom, boom, something. Take that whole thing. It's just whether or not it's back here, and I'd still have access to that. Okay. Now, in Expo per player, it would be wise of me to go for this elimination, I think. Pink gets 11. At this point, even if pink does roll my capital, I still think the right choice is... Okay, they definitely not going to roll. Okay, they are the player back here. They knock purple out of here, or they don't. But I absolutely think trade. And then what I would do is I'd put whatever is left on this position here. So dump everything over here, fortify back whatever I have, and then everything that I get off of the trade-in right here. Oh. Do I give the cap to red? I think I do. I think I go to this cap over here. And I give that to red. That puts me 5 cards ahead. I might as well keep directional defense or stick box stronghold because trade this like that. I'm gonna bail on this. We're gonna give the cap to red because I think that pink's gonna be too. Oh, you know what? Yes, but I think that's the right choice. Now, if he needs to take this, if you let pink have this, you're losing the game. That's a terrible play by red. I think you needed to take this. Or white. Actually, white taking this would be great. Because white doesn't necessarily know that pink is holding all of this here. This is perfect. Because this will have forced pink to invest stuff here. I might not even get broken. We could lay down a card block on purple. Now, there is the potential. I removed purple over here intentionally. And the reason I did that... So, I want to explain everything that I just did because it kind of happened quickly. Multi-strategic move here. I know there's a high likelihood that pink rolls my cap over here. I got very bad dice removing black, but because it's exponential per player cards, removing black is in my best interest. Now the question here becomes, so pink removes me. That is, ooh, that's a bad play. Not taking this cap is a terrible play. I really firmly believe that. The question is, do I block purple now? I'm going to trade. I'm going to do the thing that is I am most incentivized to do here. Not going to close off my capital. Not going to lie, kind of thought I would have this bonus. But so pink removes me over here, which I think is not a bad play. But realistically, these two players are not incentivized to give pink any cards. I think pink should have rolled white's capital. I think red should take a card to the left and not to the right. going to break me. That's annoying. That's a little bit annoying. The other thing is purple could theoretically still get a card. I mean, it's extra cards in here. I don't really care. I don't know. I think he went to check the cap. This, again, I don't think is the right choice. I think doubling down in this position is questionable. But if he's going to give cards, this is the problem. If he's going to give cards to... I didn't quite put enough here. If he's going to give cards to... Yeah, okay, well, purple trades. Oh, he trades and he doesn't take a card. He slams white's cap. He slams white's cap. I don't have pathing to this. Oh boy, but purple's gonna be cheap. Cheap. Oh, there's that. Does he knock white out of here? He should kill guard it. Yeah, so I don't hit white now. Back some of this up. Red would be wise to steal this. Wow. Okay. I need to let purple get cards now. I need to let purple have cards now because they just slammed everything into white. Pink has white kill guarded. Red's going to try to come back to steal. This is actually working out pretty well. I mean, at bare minimum, red broke the bonuses. We know white is behind pink. If white full sends purple, that's kind of bad. Because he doesn't get any cards off of this. I'm 5 cards ahead of everybody. That should help me long term. Still only got to... Okay, he did steal the cap here. So at this point... I have a trade-in? I don't have a trade-in. Pathing in here is going to be a little finicky. It's probably not going to open me up. White's split between 2 caps. Now, I'm holding this +7 somehow. Yeah, problem with pink getting this is bad. Is this enough to kill purple? Oh, he didn't get a card. There's no point. There's no point trying to kill him then. I mean... And white doesn't get any cards off of him. How much did red break? Red's only getting 5. They didn't even break everything. This implies that pink still held this back spot. I basically need to milk as many cards as I can here. It's going to break me. I knew this would happen. I just need purple to get the extra card. It'll auto-trade me, and we can swing this around and steal this capital. And then block white. It should place here and take. If it doesn't, bummer. I don't even really need to set. My cap is fine. I'm not worried about myself losing the game right now. It's really, how does red deal with pink? Because pink is just getting too much. He's got the white kill guard. Maybe I should have removed white here, but the goal wasn't to lose this capital. I had to give up this position because I figured this was going to get rolled eventually, especially with how weak I got on the left cap. And white had been stacking against this for so long that I didn't trust him, and I would have rather have defended this spot. You know, I was worried I was going to get rolled in one of the 2 spots, and I might as well guarantee that position for somebody else. Now, unfortunately, purple doesn't take a card, so... White's not going to eliminate purple. Okay, red did get a full break off there. That is interesting. I could have taken this back, but I think he's just going to re-break it anyway. Red seemingly does not retaliate here. That card doesn't... That's really bizarre to me. I wasn't holding this bonus anyway. But why you would bait the break there to begin with doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, he should know I'm not holding this. The moment purple takes a card, I take this elimination. It should roll here. The extra card might help. 6 cards ahead instead of 5. Opens up my 19. And then I just have to work on a card block on white. Pink's getting 13 now. Yeah, I basically just have to play card advantage here and hope that pink eventually rolls red or vice versa. Oh, I have to trade that in. It's a bummer. I don't actually have the ability to fortify here. So I will create one. Gotta close my cap off, but now this one's open to white, so it's all right. He's gonna break me. He can't help himself. He can't help himself. No, he actually doesn't. He takes the bonus. I mean, there's no way on God's green earth pink lets you hold that. Red could still set a block here, but it'd be difficult. I don't even think this is enough troops to come break me up here. It's not. This is part of the block over here. No, obviously I would trade in here, but I don't have one. I need to somehow set a card block on white without irritating red. Because red has just been playing like so passively until it's time to break a bonus. And presumably pink broke this player here. If he didn't, I would be very surprised. I don't have the means of card blocking this guy yet. So I'm not going to do it. We're just going to stack our capital. He's going to hit break me here. Which is fine. Makes it harder, but it's fine. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, oops. I mean, you intentionally think you're breaking bonuses left and right, which is frustrating. Now, the thing is eventually pink's MIA for some reason. I don't know why that's the case, but they went MIA at the early part of the game too and returned. Yeah, there they are. They're not actually gone. I mean, this is pink's game to lose. Even with me at a 6-card advantage, this is still pink's game to lose. I need pink to start focusing red until pink... Like, this is fruitless for me with white until pink starts focusing red. And I don't think pink's ever going to relinquish that cap spot there. So this will force white to take the 3 here. And then, either breaks red. Oh, great. Let's give white an extra card. Tremendous. Could have hit any of my territories. We give white an extra card. All right. It's like you could very well break me up here. The thing is red's not going to get 10 for much longer because pink's going to break you. Pink's only cards are to break you. Just leaving these as 7s right now. Joker's nice, but I don't want to trade it. It's like, how do I finagle this position? I don't even think red... I think the worst part about this is I don't even think the red player realizes that white is kill guarded here because he never took this cap spot. That's fine. I mean, pink's just going to break you soon, so... I almost need to time this that the moment pink breaks him is when I... Yeah, see, I don't like this. I don't like... I almost would rather you leave these troops off somewhere. Doesn't open up the capital, but... I don't have a bonus. You're not doing the math here, Chief. All right, thank you for making this easier on me. Now the cap is here, so I have to double break or double block on this spot. I almost think I let him have this card here. Now there is a world here where pink just really aggressively plays over into me, which would be unfortunate. I actually don't think I think I hit one of these spots. Pink tried to hit into here, so he breaks red on that turn. So he can have this card. We know red's broken. Pink playing overly aggressively would be nice. All right, here comes some attacks from red. And again, we're 6 cards ahead, so I am playing the advantage of... I'm playing the advantage of exponential cards at this point, where my next trade's 23, there should be 13. We'll get this card here, which is not ideal. Pink gets 11. So pink did get broken in this bonus here, but I think he's got territory count at this point. So red got upset that he got broken. Foolishly, honestly. The problem is I want to leave my cap open. I think I need to get white out of here. I have a trade without the Joker. So obviously white could have a set on 3. We just trade it again after that. And the 7s are rollable, but not by a crazy amount. I just need to remove him over here, don't I? Pink can hit this if he wants to, but it's not really a right way to do this unless red rolls pink's cap. I need to reduce somebody's card amounts. And if it happens to be white, it happens to be white. And I think white is probably the best of these 3 players. I wasn't super inspired by the amount of aggressive attacking that they did earlier. But if you bust through my 7, that's a little bit unfortunate, but I mean, cool. I hold none of these bonuses. I'm trying to progress the game. Thanks for that, Chief. All right, let's take an alternative approach. Do you want to waste the energy to hit this card? Trade on 3. At this point, I wonder if I can get white down to 1 card and only feed him for 1. I actually think that might be my best play. I think rolling this is silly. Yeah, bad dice. Perfect. Takes an extra card in here. Why not? I mean, this is not the right way to play this. You're just removing the extra cards you could get. I don't understand that at all. Pink sets for 17. +2 on some territory somewhere. I mean, that was kind of perfect. It didn't suffer any troop loss after the initial one, but it effectively went even on all of that combined. Pretty bad attacker's advantage for this player. I mean, Pink may have taken this bonus or taken this territory. I doubt it. I don't think Pink's bad enough to give up the kill guard, but I mean, I'm fine with white's card being out this way. Maybe Pink's even blocking them. I don't think so, but a man can dream. Slow rolling. Interesting. Maybe this cap is less defended than we thought it was. Or maybe Pink is trying to kill guard red. He's got 30 on cap here. I can only get a handful of troops viewing that. But if he goes to 5, if he go, so this would actually maybe be the best play. He goes to 5 and we feed him behind Pink here. So I'm not really concerned about these guys' trade quantities. And we're gonna get he doesn't go to 5. Trades in now. I mean, this again, we know this is stupid. Like, just take the easy card. I'm just gonna be able to, I'm on 5 cards, I'm gonna be able to reset the block on you, easy peasy. I just don't understand this player's style of play. I understand that they're frustrated that I'm trying to block them. That's very valid. But they're not, you need off-cap troops here in a spot that I can't really reach. Unfortunately, red is doing nothing. I don't even think red got a card last turn. So maybe Pink is keeping red at bay. But again, I can't let white exist up here, so I need to sort of alter my approach. I think these should all be like 9s now, just in case. I mean, they're not going to have a trade-in. This needs to be like 13, 9, 9, 9, 9. We'll make this 35, and this here. I might trade in, but if he hits it, he hits it. I can't. I'm not going to let white get an extra card. White's missed 1 card already. They should miss a second one here. And I do believe that they're back in here. I think that white's still in here. So the goal is to feed them at the fewest cards possible. And Pink has pathing over here. Now white burned, they only lost 3 on my 7, right? And they only hit 1/7, so they had 30 on cap. This was ended as a 16 stack that comes back to capital, so they got 46 on cap right now. I believe after their previous turns run. Yeah, maybe 45 on cap. Still hold on to the Joker. My trades still get higher, and it looks like red's gonna miss another card. So I'm 6 ahead of Pink. We're going to be 8 ahead of white after this turn. Red misses a card again, so we're 7 ahead of... Or we're 8 ahead of red as well. White doesn't even try to take a card here. Obviously, pink could whack me on this position. End game is to punish the guy that capped back here. I don't know that we're going to get lucky enough. This cap is so weak. What? Knocks red out of there. Completely knocks red out of these positions. I don't know why you would open him up, though. You give him free cards. He's been trying to aggress you over here. That's a really, really weak capital, all things considered, and I might have to pivot to take it. At some point, Fergus is whacking the microphone. I guess I just take my card here. I need the open cap to be more defended. This has been the spot he's been targeting. And we get a second Joker, so... Oh, okay. Red stepped off cap, maybe? That might have been an elimination that I had. I may have to pivot my approach here. Slams and quits. Interesting. Didn't think red lost cap there based off of the number of maneuvers I saw. And yet, they do, and they immediately quit. So this is 2 free cards for pink. Including a strong position over here. I actually almost needed white to get released here. Because with white being so far behind on cards, I can trade 1 Joker, still keep it, so we'll have a guaranteed set on 3. I need pink to actually get overly aggressive here after killing red. Now, he actually is card blockable, though. We could force him to take the white card and feed me. Interesting. And pink's getting 17, so he doesn't have the bonus back here. He actually doesn't trade off of red now either with this. And if he comes and opens me up, if he comes and opens the cap up instead of playing this properly and just killing red and leaving some troops up in this area. Like if he opens me here. Come on, one more. Oh, he's checking for red. That was better. Opens the 11 up, though. Not that that really matters. So I trade right now. I mean, it's 7 here. Don't trade both jokers. That would be foolish. I have to use that. $64. 57. Well played. Good game. Oh, you did not just good game me. Buddy, I don't know what to tell you here. How do I get these troops back to capital properly? I need them probably over here. Go this route, I guess. You might have dropped a premature good game there, my good sir. You're forgetting that you're a 3-point card block over here. With white way behind on cards. Now, white hates me, so it's a good chance this doesn't end in my favor. We'll see how much pink gets here, though. Because if pink gets, what, an additional +7, if they get 21 on this turn, they've removed white. Which then I could kill white, and we could card block pink. Now, pink did get 2 cards off of red, so we're only 4 ahead of them. Or 5 cards off of black, and our 1 card off of purple. We'll see. I mean, this will be good info for me. He may just kill white for 3. And you know I don't have this bonus, so I don't understand this play. Yeah, useless. 18. Yeah, he doesn't have this. He doesn't have this whole area over here. Oh, no. Now he does. You just took white out of the 1 kill guard spot you had, boss. Does he open me up? He does. Does he sit it on me? No, he actually gives me direct pathing into white. Just wailing on my material like an absolute bungling dingus. Now I need... Why are we doing this? Feels a little targeted. I would trade in immediately off of this player, and then I could theoretically set a block. I think I need to full slam this. I need the troops. 54. I can kill white here. You got to move. Fergus is completely in the way of my vision. And then I can set the block. I need to set it in the bonus here. And with the trade in on the next turn. $30. Oh. $26. This needs to fail. Trade on 3. Fail. Come on. Come on. Hold up for me. Hold up for me. I didn't realize that those didn't touch. I thought those touched. I didn't realize I could 2-point this. That's bad. I would blitz this. I would still blitz it. Even if he wins it, he's not guaranteed to have a card on the next turn. Now, I need to have a better defense here. But every card he misses, with me ahead, I get 3 cards off of white. Oh, this is bad. Hold up. Come on. No, no. Oh, he gets it. Fails that, though. So I actually... I mean, I need to double down on the defense here. He's probably going to pull off cap. He only pulls off 5 there. That's not the way to do it. Need him to not have a set on 3. Because I don't want to trade if I don't have to. That's for the extra 5 there. Which cap's he least likely to check? Probably this one here. Trade on 3 would get him through. If he doesn't have a trade, we hold up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 more cards before he gets through. I really thought these would connect here. He's going to slow roll again, and he could get good enough slow roll dice, but this is exactly what we needed to do. It was my only opportunity to win this game, and if we win this game with Pink dropping the early GG, oh boy. This might go down as a C-Money banger if I've ever seen one. Now, this roll can still win. It's low odds, but he's eventually going to pull something off of capital. And if he pulls off capital with me on a better trade-in than him, and I've got a trade without the Joker, loses it. Loses it, loses it, loses it. We think we set now. I think we set now. You got to come off with troops. You can't let me into a spot where I can get extra cards. You got to come off with troops here. He doesn't come off with enough troops. Doesn't come off with enough troops. We trade in. $49. Let's go 43. We take 8 off here. Put it there. Actually think this one needs to be... We'll pull 10 off. This one needs to be higher because... So again, cap stack's going to come off here. But I'll have a guaranteed card on the next turn. And my trades keep getting higher. Was that a full cap stack? I think it was. I know I have a set on 3. That's partially why I played it like this. And he can come run and take a bunch over here, but if I can get this position over here with open caps, and this one's just over. I've got troops on all of these caps as well. So there's a world here, if he plays this wrong, well, he loses 2 on a 4, where I could just theoretically cap run. He's going to defend this. We're going to get 88 here with a 45 cap. Probably no defense back here. I was wondering if he pulled off an entire capital. I want him to hit this. If he hits this, he loses the game. Yeah, that should be the game. Especially if there's no defense here. It's going to split between that. I think this should be the game. His cap is somewhere back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Good game. Well played. And a big old thumbs up to you, sir. Oh, it worked. I mean, legitimately, the worst play Pink could have made here was removing white. The moment they removed white and then follow up opening my capital, that sequence is what lost Pink this game. And they did that, and they're like, I got this 2 cap hold over here, but they dropped the early GG there. They said good game when they saw my stack not able to take them. Overconfidence is a flimsy shield. Zenyatta from Overwatch, everybody. They were an expert. I didn't think Pink was a bad player. I thought White was better than Novice. Stacking on my cap in the early game was weird, but they played a decent break game after that. Other than, like, you got to leave troops off cap at that point. Force me to go fetch it and remove it. This idea of going back to cap and letting me reset the block when we had the turn order that we did just wasn't fruitful. Red played way too passive. Other than, like, a couple breaks on me, Red played just so passive. Some incidental plays that just weren't fruitful. I probably could have stolen their elimination, but I almost think that Pink had too much of a defense here. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't go for it. And then we just built a massive card lead. The elimination on White basically reset the entire play from basically reset the entire play from the Pink player there. And GG's to you. I don't actually want to accept Pink's friend request. I don't know you. And also, moreover, I would like to play a game against you again. Maybe we end up in the same lobby again. I enjoyed that game against Pink, and I enjoyed this game playing it for all of you. And I hope you did too. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We will be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.